good food and good friends are my recipe for an incredible summer. My friend Laura Vitale is coming over. We're gonna cook up an awesome feast.
And then you're gonna shake what your mama gave you.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
You're not gonna wanna miss my ginger soy chicken thighs with a delicious salad with a peanut vinaigrette and lemongrass lychee martinis. Let's grill this. I'm so sorry that the weather's been just ridiculous.
That's all right, listen, Mother Nature's got nothing on what we're grilling today.
That's true, but you know we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna create a marinade for this chicken that's pretty simple, just a few quick ingredients. We've got a little bit of garlic and some ginger and some scallions.
You know, when you go to the supermarket, you buy this big hunk of ginger and you bring it home and you kind of don't know what to do with it. What I do is I peel it, you take a spoon and you literally run it on the skin and you peel it with a spoon and you don't have to worry about getting cut or anything like that. Safety first, like always, and then pop it into a Ziploc bag in the freezer for you to use it whenever you want. I got this ready for you whenever you need it.
You know, you can throw that right into this bowl. You know, we're gonna do some scallions too.
Sure.
You wanna chop those up, those green onions?
Too good?
We're gonna do thin, little, beautiful rings.
Okay, awesome.
So we have our ginger, our scallions, our garlic. I'm gonna add a touch of sesame oil. If you've never used sesame oil before, it is intense, so good.
Very pungent.
It's pretty much that easy, just a simple marinade. I'm gonna go brave the rain, throw these on the grill. All right, I'll be right back.
Sounds good. All right, so while he's out there grilling, I'm gonna make us a cocktail. So I'm gonna make like a lemongrass lychee martini. Let's start with the lemongrass. You're gonna need to give it a nice whack. And coming from an Italian, you shouldn't be laughing right now. And then just rough chop. Put it right in the shaker. Let's take some cucumber. About a 3-inch piece, I would say. You don't even have to bother peeling it because this is gonna get strained anyway. The rain is really coming down, so I better step it up because he's gonna be back in just a few. And we want this cocktail ready. All right, let's get some ginger. It's gonna be just what we need after today. All righty. Then I'm gonna take just a few lychees, and these are just canned in juice. So I'm gonna use the juice and the lychees themselves. I would say I'm gonna use about 1/3 of a cup of this juice here. Awesome. Now lychees, I have never personally found any like fresh, it's a fruit. I've never found any fresh in my supermarket, but they are available in like the Asian food section in your supermarket, come in a can, so go ahead and pick some up. And now I'm using just the back of a wooden spoon really, and just mashing everything together just to release all the flavor. That looks good. I'm gonna add in some ice. A good martini should be cold. Oh, the most important ingredient, I'd say, some gin. As much or as little as you like, of course. And then you're gonna shake what your mama gave you. Bring a mint right in here. Now, before he comes in, I'm just gonna take a little sneak. I just wanna make sure it's like, there's no poison in here, you know? Oh, that is so good. I'm gonna take one more sip and then refill to hide the evidence. Whoops.
Marcus.
How'd it go?
Pouring out there. It went great. I think all we have to do left. What? Where's mine?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna wait for you, but I figured I'd test it first. But we're gonna finish making this and then we're gonna enjoy them together.
Fine. This is one of those super easy dressings that you can do pretty much whatever you have in your pantry. Most people have peanut butter, some soy sauce, and also a little bit of sesame oil.
Would you say that the best place to keep sesame oil is in the fridge?
Would you say that?
I would, because nuts have oil, and oils can spoil, and sesame oil can spoil if it's not kept refrigerated.
I concur.
You concur?
So this peanut butter is pretty thick. We're adding just a little bit of sesame oil and a little bit of soy. And you know what, maybe a little bit of that water over there. We're gonna thin this out just a little bit. I like that.
Okay.
All right, now we're gonna incorporate our peanut butter slowly so it don't splash.
I'd rather you do it quickly so we can get to the martini. You got it in time, just in time.
I know, right? You hear it?
I do, I do.
Right there.
Summer weather, you gotta love it, but it won't stop us from grilling or eating the grilled chicken anyway.
Well, it's not me from grilling. You were in here the whole time.
Mother Nature is a little angry today.
Just
this is a really nice balance of like the cool fresh cucumber with that thick dressing. It's gonna balance really, really well. I imagine you could thin it out even more, maybe toss it with some spaghetti and some extra veggies.
That sounds good.
Right?
I like that. Maybe add a little vinegar.
Make it nice and tangy.
we're gonna just put a little bit of this down.
Can you tell I'm Italian? Throwing in some pasta ideas to you.
You're Italian? All right, now we're gonna add our chicken, and we're gonna finish the garnish with just a little bit of toasted sesame seeds. That.
Yum.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
So beautiful. Cheers to making a smart decision to come inside today.
Agreed. I'm gonna taste the chicken and the cucumber together.
Together?
What do you think? I think so.
I always eat my, I'm like a little kid. I eat them separately.
Nah. I'm gonna try it together. I'm gonna bring this closer.
Feels delicious.
Thank you. You know what's great? I pretty much use whatever I had left over. Right?
I pretty much use whatever you normally have in your pantry.
I like it.
It's easy.
Three minds think alike.
That's how you grow.
Do you tape all your shows in a thunderstorm, or is this like a special?
And I prefer the most awful conditions possible.
Awesome.
To film my shows. Woohoo! Maybe it's not gonna settle down. Maybe it will. You never know.
Either way, I'm good where I am. I'll finish my martini.
Subscribe to Hungry and feed your food obsession.